Okay. So, the search to stop the cult continues. You guys got a lot of fucking crazy plans last time that did somehow pan out. You've been traveling all over the place. You were in Scornabel, brief stop in El Terrell, where you talked to members of the Order of the Gauntlet and the Harpers who are trying to recruit you guys. You hired a boat along the Cheonthar River with your horses, of course, to take you all the way to Baldur's Gate. Now, through a wild series of shenanigans, as you guys gather information from all the different quarters of the city, you know, the wealthy district, merchant district, poverty-stricken areas outside, you guys have insinuated yourself as sergeants of a guard crew that a merchant caravan has contracted you guys, and the contractees are Resmir, the half-dragon, and a bunch of the cultists, her minions, and then a couple odd rich merchants scattered throughout. You were almost discovered at one point, but faked a horse's death and then assassinated the person who recognized you. And then, as if that weren't enough, you used that as a basis to convince your big enemy to stay in in Lyrel's what's the spell? The giant like force bubble at night, so that you could keep an eye on what she said and hopefully not get caught. That's the big strokes of the story from last week, or from week before. Losing track. There are 7 weeks in this journey. You guys have completed 1 week. Any questions about all that?
No, I kind of forgot we did that, and so it was super awesome.
Yeah, true. I was boggled that you guys got away with some of that shit. That was absolute shenanigans for sure.
The best kind of shenanigans.
Yeah, oh yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, and then sorry, yeah, you guys are headed like up towards Waterdeep essentially as this caravan continues. Some upcoming paths. You guys know at some point you're gonna have to cross the winding river over here. There was some talk about using the bridge and teleporting shenanigans to do some shit. That's probably gonna come up in week 2 here.
I think we decided not to try that.
Yeah, I think it was discussed. I don't think any plans were definite or anything like that.
I think it was concluded because Resmir didn't weigh enough to not be able to swim up to the top.
Yeah. Yeah, she does not have armor. She just has fucking scales because she's a half dragon. All right. So I'm gonna roll some percentage stuff here. The rest of you guys are gonna be able to rest, like, you know, take your full long rest without being disturbed, as a combination of like you guys taking watch, the guards under your control taking watch, because you guys each have a squad of 4 that is supposed to answer to the sergeants, but ostensibly, you know, working for the same company. However, inside the bubble, I'm gonna roll to see what's being talked about, because inside the bubble there are a few merchants. The 3 highest level bodyguards, which are, you guys basically kind of observe them and determine to be some sort of like fighter bodyguards hired by the company. And there is also one of her Resmir's like lieutenants. It looks like you guys fought them before. It's another one of like the tattooed casters with the dragon horns.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, next, give me a perception check, and then I'm gonna roll to see what you hear with that as well. With percentage. God, I can't talk.
Okay.
Okay, pretty solid. Okay, not super high. Okay.
Do I still have my blessed?
I would say, yeah, I'll allow it. You can add a bless on this.
Okay.
Go for it. Ooh, pushing it over a 20. Okay. You're not going to get a lot, because a lot of they are clearly trying to hide some shit because of the, like, rich merchants that are hanging out in here. However, you are going to catch a detail here. Actually, I'm gonna say two details. The first detail is a bit more just like logistical business stuff they're discussing. It seems like of this caravan of wagons, the ones that are not cultist wagons are heading in like the south gate or like the south half of Waterdeep. For whatever reason, the cultist wagons are gonna do like a brief couple hour journey to end up coming in from the north side of Waterdeep for whatever reason.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. And then you're also okay. You would also hear them talking. They're coming. I would say, yeah, this kind of relates. So you know they're coming in from the north. You don't know where exactly this next bit of information is in the north half of the city, but you hear them discussing a warehouse where the like goods will be stored somewhere in the north half of the city. So it seems like they're compiling what they've taken before perhaps bringing it out somewhere or using it in the city. Unclear.
Okay.
All right. And I already rolled last time, so she's not going to discover you tonight. Let's go into our travels. Does anyone have any questions or any shenanigans they're doing at night? At the end of this first week?
Question.
Yes, go for it.
On the map, it says the Fields of the Dead. Is there a particular reason why it says that?
The Fields of the Dead, if I recall my 5e lore, because I'm still learning Forgotten Realms. Not the same as Galarian. I believe it has a lot of like burial cairns and stuff around here.
So not zombie.
Not zombie. It's like certain places in like, you know, the UK and Europe where there's like big plains stretching out, and there's every so often there's like old stone cairns where like, you know, medieval-esque people might be buried.
Okay.
Oh, I did indeed remember correctly. That is the case.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, every so often you would come across a cairn. You know, it's like if you guys wanted to, you could investigate them. I would say no check needed. You guys would know that's generally considered bad form.
Okay. I won't. No, I was kind of half hoping that it was like undead roaming around.
Yeah, then you guys are just having to fight off undead from the caravan. Not quite.
Yeah. Okay. Nah, never mind.
All right. So, let's continue our way along this next week 2 journey. I'm gonna roll something to see if there's some events, and there'll be other events related to it. All right. This is a very open part of the story with lots of tables. All right.
What to say?
As you guys are going through, this is not like a big forest, but there are like copses of trees and stretches of smaller forests everywhere along this road, every so often. The trade way is going to pass through one of them right now, a stretch of trees. Everyone give me a perception check. Okay, perception. Okay. Both those 17s are indeed successes. 21 is also a success. Alright, so Liro, Darval, and Willa. You guys can see movement among the trees. Seems pretty animalistic. Go ahead, and those of you who pass that, also give me a survival check. See if you can get a better idea.
Broadly, you said?
Yes. Alright, I'm going to bring us to a different map right now, and you guys can position yourselves. along this caravan, and I'm gonna position some of the other guys on it as well. Okay, Waka and Will are both gonna notice something here. Let me just drag you guys over. Go ahead and position yourselves where you think you would be along the caravan. And each of you guys... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Each of you guys will have 4 guards near you under your command, wherever you choose to be. And they are on foot.
I'm on my horse, but very slowly, so that people can keep up with me.
Yes, yeah, you can totally be on your horse. Let me put your horse to the back so we can see you better. There we go.
And it's during the day, right?
It is during the day right now. So it's like a little bit darker than normal, but not enough to be dim light. You're just like kind of, light filtering through the trees. All right, so 4 are by Darval. You think you'd be kind of outcasting to the side over here? You're okay at the rear. Hold on, let me come back.
Are we just regular traveling?
Well, you guys are sergeants that have been hired by this company, so like, presumably, you guys each have 4 people under your command. So in theory, you guys should each be near a group of 4. It is up to you how far removed from each other you want to be.
I think I'm probably in the back to avoid giving Resmir more time to figure out.
Very fair.
I'm kind of in the middle.
You guys know she's not out of it right now, but I'm going to tell you right now, Resmir is like inside one of the covered wagons up here. Most of the... I'd say all of the cultists at the moment are all inside various wagons. Alright. So, Waka, Willa, and Ander, make sure you guys pick where you're going to be, and then Waka and Willa both saw a couple of creatures here. I'm going to show you your art, and then I'll give you your guards. During your turn, if you guys want to, you can take a bonus action to order your guards to do something, is what this will cost.
And do you order like all guards together to do something? Like, if we order them, do they all get to do something?
It would be your group of 4.
Okay.
And just so you know, the guards all have a spear or also a short bow.
Okay.
Those of you, Waka and Willa, you see the shapes in the shadows and determine that they are ettercaps. These weird, like, spider humanoids.
Oh, gross.
I'm gonna be kind of like center-ish, kind of flying.
Okay, I'll give you your troops in a second, and you can see there are 2 giant spiders as well. 2 ettercaps by a giant spider, and then 1 ettercap by a different giant spider.
And I assume, if it's okay, I'd be in the rear, just making sure no one falls out.
Okay, so you're going. Though that's the front over there. We're going
Oh,
north.
that's front?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then I guess I'll take the point.
Okay, sounds good. Let me give you 4 troops. Whoops. Didn't mean to do
No,
that.
I'm in the front. That's where I am, up here.
All right, you got yours up there. Ander, you're feeling good, kind of mid column there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give you your troops.
I guess I'll be kind of this.
Cultists may or may not get involved. It depends on if they're threatened. At the moment, they're basically relying on the people they like paid the company for to protect them.
I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah, like they're not here to help you guys necessarily. All right. So, as Waka and Willa can cry out a warning here, there's gonna be no surprise as they rush out, and we're gonna go straight into initiative. Let me just clear our order from before. Go ahead and roll yourselves in.
And then I think I get this at advantage because of Vigilant Blessing.
Yes, I believe you should. If that should be at advantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Ettercaps, where are you? Where we go? God damn
Alright.
it. I didn't mean to click the fucking...
15 is the higher result.
Alright, let's sort the order. And basically,
Should I-
each of your
should I
squads
change
will
mine?
act on your turns.
Should I change mine to 15?
Oh, yeah,
That's
okay.
the-
15. There we go, because you're at advantage. Okay. Everyone good. 1, 2, 3, 4... Did Willow roll? I think we just need Willow's. There's a chance Willow could go before and okay, also 15. What's your bonus? +4. Okay, so it'll actually be Willa first, even though you both have 15. All right, Ander. This shouted warning. You turn to look in the woods on the side. Ostensibly, I know there's a river on the left. It's woods on both sides, basically. You can see the attackers are coming from the right. What are you doing?
Let's see, the left and the right. I'm going to cast Spark Skin. And then transform into a giant hyena.
Hell yeah. Oh, sorry, I got the hiccups.
And then I believe I moved 50 feet. Let me double check that.
Yeah, double check your speed. I'm just
Yeah.
getting the token for you.
Yeah.
All right. Got our big boy hyena. You can move that up to 50 at your will. I'd say since you are large sized, if you would like, I could say you could try to like climb over this. It would just be an athletics check.
Oh, athletic. Alright. Nah, I'll rock around.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Put these on the map.
35, 40, 45, 50. And get there.
All right, running up to there. Anything else?
And that's my turn.
All right, hell yeah. That is gonna be the Eder caps. Okay, so the top 2 Eder caps. One double moves to here. This will provoke from a guard and Ander.
Cool. Alright. That's a
That'll
9
miss.
to hit.
And the guard will also miss. As the 2 Eder caps rush toward these parts of the convoy, it looks like they're each trying to cut the horses free from their bonds. Although they don't have any actions left this turn. The next Eder cap, however, is going to do something different. To all right. The Eder cap right here is going to kind of like leans back its head, and it's going to spit webs, one at Ander, one at Darval on his horse. The Darval one will be at disadvantage. We'll do that first. Okay, with disadvantage, that is going to be a 16, so you're going to be able to, rear your horse and avoid it. Ander, that's going to be a flat roll. That is a 17.
Against what? My AC?
Against your AC, yes.
That hits.
Okay, you are currently restrained as webbing spreads over you. It's basically...
When do the guards go?
What's up? Sorry, you're kind of quiet. I can't hear you.
When do the guards go?
You can order your guards to do something as a bonus action.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you, order... yeah, you got it. Okay. And then, yeah, restrained, no speed, they have advantage against you, you have disadvantage against other people, and disadvantage on dex saves. That is the Ettercap's move, and the giant spiders go immediately after. Okay, they got that speed. And then the top one is gonna head over and start eating Waka's guards.
That's just rude.
Okay, both of them are gonna make one bite attack. Let's go for the hyena first. This is at advantage because you're webbed. With advantage, that is gonna be a crit. So, first things first, you take another dice. You take 15 piercing. Then you take another 11 poison for a total of 26 damage so far. And then you need to make a Constitution saving throw on Anders' hyena.
Okay. A wisdom saving throw.
Constitution.
Constitution.
You get it's like pumping venom into you.
Oh, great. There we go.
Okay. You are going to take more poison damage then, on top of what you already took. So take another 8, so 34 total so far.
Okay.
And because you failed, you also gain the poison condition, which is basically giving you disadvantage on a whole bunch of shit. As for the one up here, that is a hit on a guard. The one up top lunges forward. Its twin like mandibles close around a guard's head and tear it from his body. One of the guards is just full dead.
Rude.
He got massive damage ruled, basically. That is the spider. Willa, it is you. And you can order your guards as a... Sorry, bonus action.
Yeah, I'll start off with that bonus action, trying to... Yeah, I'm gonna have them run up.
They're running up to the Ettercap, okay.
Yeah. So I'll have them go first.
Oh, I forgot to tell what my guards do.
Alright, so...
I did not know I could control my guards.
Bonus action.
So good.
Gonna have to go through the horse. They're all gonna have to go through the horse. They're basically gonna have to double move to get to him.
Okay, so no more actions for any of them.
So they all run and surround the Ettercap.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and shoot at it.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, regular shot, not advantage, but with sneak attack. On the Ettercap. That is a hit on the Ettercap. And are you re-rolling any of those dice? Or can you?
We're good.
Okay. 16. The Ettercap does not look bloodied yet, but it seems to be a pretty significant chunk as the arrow slams into that weird, like, purple hump at the top of its body. Alright. Lyro.
Okay. I would like to start by giving my guards a standing order to have one assist each of the other troop of guards.
Okay. They get ready to spread out and help the other guards.
Then I'm going to move 30 feet up to here. And I'm going to cast Moonbeam on the Ettercap that Willa shot.
On this one, okay.
Yeah.
Con saving throw, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes, okay. They do pass, so he's gonna take half.
Okay. So I'll be half 5 to each.
Yes. Is that all your actions?
Yep.
All right. Waka at the top of the caravan.
Alright, for my bonus action, I'm gonna order my guards to attack the giant spider.
All right. Do you want them to shoot their bows or just try to stab it?
Try to stab it.
Okay. In that case, they're all gonna go in with their spears and move the dead guy out of the way for now. This guy's gonna move around the back. All right. So I'm gonna roll for their spear attacks. They're all gonna two-handed. Oh my god. The dice rolls were 18, 19, 20. So 2 hits and a crit.
Golly.
Your fucking squad pops off as you bark orders at them.
So far, we have the only casualty. We gotta show up.
Yeah, they saw that casualty and they went in swinging. They decided best defense, good offense.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 6, 12, 17, 19... Okay, 21 damage to the giant spider, which seems to put it past bloodied as they stab into it multiple times.
Alright. I'm gonna move there and then just shoot it with my hand cross.
All right, you sprint around one-handed, go with the arrow, but it does kind of rattle off its like chitinous exoskeleton.
Rude.
All right, that is going to bring us to Darval, who managed to avoid that web, so you're good to go.
I'm going to steer my horse this way and attack this guy here with my greatsword.
Okay, running up on the Ettercap, go for it.
And I have 2 attacks now when I take the attack action.
Hell yeah, you do.
Also, the Ettercap is not large, is it? It's
The
just
Ettercap
medium-sized.
is indeed medium-sized.
So I have advantage because I'm mounted.
Hell yeah.
Both these attacks.
Didn't even know that was a thing with mounted. That's awesome. Okay, so 70, okay, so
Well,
2 hits.
It's 'cause I took a mounted combat feat, so.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, dope. That is very cool. 2 hits.
So 14, and then 5.
Total of 19. Again, these things look a bit harder than the spider, so it's not bloodied yet, but it's very close with that wound. As you cut into its purple skin as this weird, like, almost syrupy ichor, very thick blood starts to leak out.
Okay, give me a sec. I'm also going to, as a bonus action, command the 4 guards I have plus the one that Laurel gave me to back up behind me, and then use bows to attack the Ettercap.
Okay, bonus action to your guards, back up behind you. One is going to get op attacked, but they're going to get ready to shoot. Back over there. Okay, that was 10. Yeah, they can make it all over there.
Cool.
Okay,
Also the one Laurel gave me.
That should have also the guard that I gave to him.
what about your guards?
I ordered them to go and assist each of the groups, so he should have a 5th
Yes,
guard.
he'll have, yeah, this is your 5th guy over here, so he'll
Okay.
Go up there as well.
stay there. Okay. The Ettercap is going to hit one on the retreat. Not a crit, though.
Good.
What's its bite? Okay, its bite also has the poison. Not enough for massive damage, but one of your guards goes unconscious. So if you guys heal him, he can be saved. There is a finite number of guards as you guys progress through these weeks.
Which one's down?
This guy.
Down.
Yeah.
Cool.
He is unconscious. The 4 that are left, however, are going to make short bow shots at the Ettercap. 2 hits and a miss. For a total of 6 damage, the lower Ettercap is now bloodied.
Nice.
As a rain of arrows comes down.
Good question.
Yes, go ahead.
How much HP do the guards have, each one?
Each guard has 11 HP.
Okay, cool.
So the one that got massive damage took 23, which is more than double. So I did not give him death saves.
Makes sense. Cool.
But because there's a finite number, even though they're NPCs, I'm gonna give them death saves normally.
Fair enough. I just try and calculate my layout.
Gotcha. No, totally fair. All right, Ander, back to you. And you're currently restrained, so you can try and like attack the webs. They do have HP. You could try to break out of the webs, which would be a is it flat strength or is it athletics? It is a flat strength check. Or you could attack, but it will be at disadvantage.
Okay. I was just looking up to see if I'm poisoned and I get out of wild shape if I stay poisoned.
What's the consensus? It's a good question.
It's not in the book, but I'm looking up articles on it, and it seems like people are going either way.
I'll see what some consensus is. Honestly, I would say probably not, because you don't have one health pool. It's like a separate health pool.
So if I go back to my normal form, I'm not poisoned?
I would say yes.
Cool.
I would say you'd
Cool.
probably still be webbed, because the web is covering like that whole area, but...
That's perfectly fine. Then I'm gonna get out of hyena form. I'm probably gonna go back, so I'm gonna put it over there. And then yell at my guards to come help kill this giant spider. Or kill the Eder cap.
Okay.
And then kill the giant spider along the way. So this Eder cap right here.
Eder cap over there. All right. So your guards all over there now. They're basically gonna form a fucking shooting line over here.
Cool. They have bows, right?
They're going with the bow. Do you want them to spear or do bows?
Then shoot the Eder cap, and then whenever the Eder cap is dead, start shooting at the giant spider.
Okay. We will take it one attack at a time. They're kind of spreading out so they don't get in each other's way for the shots. Okay, so one shot at a time. Hit. So let's roll damage on those for the Eder cap. 2 damage, min damage. Still 3 more shots though. Miss. So the Eder cap is still up.
God damn it. Okay, that's fine. I am then going to transform back into a giant hyena, but I'm transforming this way.
Is that your bonus action?
My standard.
Oh, just okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
grow back into it. Your right forepaw still caught up in some webbing.
That's perfectly fine.
Is that all your things?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the Eder cap now. Oh, Jesus, fuck.
giant
Paladin.
spider.
The one with Moonbeam on it is gonna take.
Yes, got to make a con save for the Moonbeam one. It does pass again. They have good con, but goddamn, it's still gonna take. That's a lot of damage. Okay. The top one is also now bloodied as this glowing moonbeam seems to just like strip back some of its thick hide. All right, Eder caps. These two are both going to make attacks on the harnesses of the horses. Okay, damage. All right. I'm gonna get some horses out. They both cut a horse free, mount it, and begin to ride them away.
Yeah, do captain mount the horses, or who does?
For the bottom one, is there space to ride the horse? Darval and I.
Sorry, one sec.
Does that provoke or anything?
It will provoke from everyone near them as they try to ride away.
Okay, cool.
Is the horse not large?
The horse is large-sized.
So, does it have space to get through Darval and
I'm giving it half speed because it's squeezing.
I? Okay.
Same with the one up here. He's going to have to squeeze as well. And he's going to have to go around, actually.
And that one's gonna get even more on this.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get a shit ton of op attacks. But this is what they're hitting and running for, so they're going to go for it.
Okay. Top attack.
Yes. Darval, go ahead and roll yours.
And is that advantage still? Wait, no, wait. Is it? I don't know. Because it's on the horse now, but it's still small sized.
Is it... If it's on medium-sized creatures, then yes. So, let's see.
What it says. Oh, it's against unmounted ones. Never mind.
Okay, yeah. Unmounted creature, small... Okay, yeah. So it is a straight attack as he runs away.
Oof.
It is unfortunate. The other one's running for the forest on the other side, which is ostensibly the river line is where the forest is on that side. The remaining Ettercap over here is going to try to gum up your guys' pursuit, and is going to fire more mouth blasts of webbing. One at... Honestly, at Darval's horse, not at Darval.
That's an attack, right? That's an attack?
It is an attack. He does still have to hit.
So, I can force an attack target at my mounted target instead.
Okay, so you redirect it towards you?
Yeah.
Alright, the one towards you is a 14.
That does not hit.
So you manage to, like, kind of rear back, you deflect it off your sword. The one towards you, Nyx, is 16, which I also think does not do it.
No.
Alright, you guys gotta hunker down behind shields or swords and prevent the webbing from doing anything.
Do the guards and I get our op attacks?
Yeah, oh, sorry, yeah, you have a melee weapon too. Yes, go for... I was gonna do the guards on the other guy, but go for yours. That does still miss the Ettercap.
Well,
Unless you're aiming for the horse, but I assume that you're not.
no.
God, so many guards. I need fucking all the d20s. Okay. 5 op attacks from the upper spear guards. 2 hits, 3 misses. These are two-handed spears, so going up to d8s. The top bundle of guards deals 10 damage to the Ettercap that's getting away. And it is looking down into the red over here.
Nice.
Alright, that is all those shenanigans. So now it's the spiders. Yeah, the Ettercap. You hear the Ettercaps kind of like chitter, and it looks like, almost like they're talking to the spiders. One of them's going to try to eat another guard and keep them engaged. And the bottom one is going to attack Ander with advantage. So let's start with Ander. With advantage, that is a 18. It's going to hit. Okay.
Okay.
So just
What-
from
what
like... Go ahead, sorry.
What was the attack, by the way? I'm at AC 16.
It was 18.
Okay.
So you're gonna take 8 piercing and 7 poison, so 15 so far, and then go ahead and make that con save again versus their venom.
Okay. I think I may have messed up last time I was using my own con save and
Oh,
not
shit.
my...
Yeah, the hyena's
Okay,
definitely got
hyena.
good con, I imagine,
Okay.
or at least a decent con save.
What's my con? It's the same.
Oh, okay. Well, nothing. Yeah, wouldn't have changed the outcome last time then.
Cool, cool. I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Very well.
Okay. Well, fuck me, I guess. Guess my second roll
Oh
would be better.
my god.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're gonna take more. You are out of the poison condition, so even if you get free of the web, you have a disadvantage on all your shit.
Yes.
And are you gonna stay in the form? You take another. Oh, you're definitely gonna stay. You have a lot of health. You take another 16 poison damage, max poison damage, as it just buries its fucking fangs into the hyena's neck.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm still in there.
Absolute insanity. Okay, you are poisoned, but still in there. Giant spider up top. Does he fucking massive damage a guard again? He hits. Does not massive damage. Another guard is going to go unconscious. Ooh, and I'm going to... That is one of the guards you sent up to assist the other squads. I'm going to be giving them their death saves on the respective person's turn.
Okay.
So one will be on Darval, one will be on Liral's turns, respectively. Okay, so back to Willa, though.
Okay, so I need to make sure that guy doesn't actually steal the horse, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to steady aim.
Okay, gotcha. Your guards will basically just hunker down for this turn, then.
Yep. And bam!
With steady aim, that'll do it. And you had advantage, so sneak attack. Ooh! Right as this horse is... Let's fucking measure it, because it's the riverbank. The Ettercap gets within 20 feet of the tree line to escape, and as he's running the horse, like, ragged, boom! Arrow takes him in the heart, and he just tumbles off the horse.
What's the horse doing?
Yeah, okay.
The horse kind of
That's
just
pretty
whinnies
nice,
and is, like, running in
You're
confusion,
happy,
but
yes.
it's not gone. Okay, Ettercap's down. Willa does a little jig. All right. Back to our cleric. I'm gonna make a death save for. I'll just make it publicly because these are your troops. Your dude up top has 1 failure.
Okay. All right. So I will start with using my action to cast Sleep,
Ooh.
centered on the Ettercap that is on the other horse.
Okay.
And this can also hit the horse, right?
It can, yes.
Wonderful. Alright. And I will cast it at 2nd level.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll the requisite dice. Oh, 26 hit points. Okay.
Nope,
So
no,
it-
for the very-
I think it's plus the 11.
Oh, plus the... Okay,
higher
so
level.
37. Okay, so these are not war horses. These are riding horses. Because it's going to go to the lowest HP person first.
Yeah.
Which is the horse.
Yes.
That'll tick off 13 of the total. So bringing you down to 27, I believe.
24.
24. So the horse goes to sleep. Oh, that'll be just fucking enough. The Ettercap has 18 remaining, so the rest of the 24 will go into that. And the Ettercap will fall asleep as well.
Okay.
They both kind of just like... The horse just kind of comes to a stop and like head bobbing, and the Ettercap just fucking slumps off and hits the ground.
Okay. Does that mean the Ettercap is now prone?
The Ettercap's for sure prone, yeah.
Okay. Then the next thing that I would like to do is with my bonus action,
Yes, sir.
I would...
Look at this fucking diagram. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out if I can do it without hitting any of the guards and also get the Ettercap without hitting the horse.
There's no way. There's no... no, because he's a large size, so he's taking up that square too. Technically, the horse is large size, so he's all 4 of those squares.
Okay, even though the Ettercap has fallen off,
I
I
guess
can't
he...
do it.
Yeah, he would have fallen off... I'm gonna roll a d8, and I'm gonna see if he falls off, like, in the pile or adjacent to the horse.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say adjacent, so he'd be 1 to the front. Could you do it there?
I believe I can.
Also, I don't know if your ruler's, like, not snapped, but I don't think it is.
It is not.
Okay, so
I
51...
should-
how much can you move it? 60 feet?
I'll snap the ruler.
Okay. Sometimes... There are benefits to both systems, I will say.
50, 55, and I can actually hit the giant spider.
Oh my goodness, the shenanigans.
That's gonna hit both giant spiders and the sleeping.
Just whipping around at light speed. You guys see the beam? Which, again, it's not like zigzagging. It's a full pillar in the sky. So the pillar just, like, zoom, shifts around in random directions.
Okay.
Okay,
Those are the
so
three damage rolls.
first is the spider, which is 10. I'm going to tell you right now, it had 5 left, so I'm not going to bother making the save. Even halved, it goes down. Going to the Ettercap. Ettercap's 10. Let's see if he makes this. The Ettercap will make it, so he'll take 5, and I believe that'll wake him up from the sleep spell. But he's still prone. And then 18 on the other spider. The other spider fails, brings it below bloodied immediately.
Wonderful.
Holy shit. And the moonbeam is now centered over here.
Yeah. So when the spider's turn comes up, it will take another.
I'm gonna use a quick token. We'll say that is the moonbeam right now.
Really like that.
Okay.
Yeah, just like an old spell circle thing I have. Alright. That's all your actions, right?
Yeah. I also get a move action, actually.
Oh yeah, do you want to move anywhere? An insane use of the move action economy this turn. Jesus Christ.
Let's see.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna use 30 to move next to the Ettercap at the giant spider.
Okay, you rush into close quarters with them. Waka, it is back to you. Up top.
Alright. I don't have to worry about my men charging this spider or anything, do I, with beam stuff?
No, the moonbeam's not gonna hurt them at all.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I'm gonna order my men to charge the let's go with the Ender Cat.
Okay, your 4. Are these 4?
I think I only have 3.
The one that went down is Liral's.
No, he had one that was massive damage.
My first one.
Oh yes, the dead one. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
1.
Unfortunate.
Some of them are gonna have to double move.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to double move to get around. One guy is gonna be able to run up with the spear though.
Nice.
So him first. He does get advantage because it's prone. That will hit with advantage. And he's going to do another 3 damage to the Ettercap.
Nice. And now I'm going to move there.
Okay.
And shoot him with my hand crossbow.
16 is a hit with sneak attack because he's engaged with all of your guards and our cleric now.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
6. Nice. So that's
appreciate the
9
help.
damage.
So, okay, bottom one goes up to 9. So 14. If you hadn't re-rolled, would not have been enough. But with that, boom, next Ettercap goes down.
Yeah.
All right.
And then it's going to be Darval. Darval, I'm going to roll for your downed guy. That's a success.
Awesome. In that case, do any of the guards have potions?
The guards do not have potions now. Some of the bodyguards do, but they're in Resmir's wagon right now, and they're not coming out unless it's necessary.
That makes sense. Let me think. I'm going to order the guards as a bonus action to continue to use their bows on the giant spider,
Okay.
and I'm going to go after the Undercap. So move to here, remembers, and attack.
All right.
Twice.
Yep, moving up to the Ettercap, attacking twice.
23 and 21.
Both are hitting with advantage. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yep.
12, 19. Just not quite bloody, but getting there. On the other Ettercap is shoom, shoom, great sword just swinging down from Olympion on high.
Cool. That's my turn.
Right. And wait, did you bonus action any of the guard stuff or
I ordered them to use their bows on the spider.
bow on the spider? Okay, you have one went. You still have 4.
Yeah.
Miss, hit, miss, hit. Okay, 2 hits. They deal 8 damage, which is exactly what the spider had left. Is thump, thump. 2 go through its multiple eyes, and the guards finish off the spider. And now it is Ander in hyena form. And you are still webbed and restrained, so no movement, unless you break free.
I'm gonna go out of hyena form into human form to get rid of poison, and then just try and break the web. The web. It's strength, right?
Yeah, straight strength check.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
shatter out of it, yeah. Absolutely.
I can finally get out of there. And then I'm just gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna go over here and cast Shillelagh on myself.
Okay. The green glow
And
surrounds your staff.
the guards are. I'm gonna command them to shoot at the Eder cap that Darval is attacking.
All right, and you still got 5 because you got sent to spare. All right, so we're gonna have to move up a little bit to make these shots, but it is well within their movement range. There's gonna be 5 regular shots of the longbow. Went and got a bunch of d20s out before this session because I knew there was gonna be a buttload of them. Okay, that's 3 hits on the Eder cap, more than half. Nice. 3, 6. Weirdly, they all did exactly the same. They all do 4 damage for a total of 12, and he is now bloodied.
Cool.
All right, Eder caps, dead. Bottom one, is going to disengage and kind of run off the map over here. So he's about 30 feet away from you, Darval.
Upper attack.
He disengaging.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Giant spiders are dead, so it's going to go straight to Willa. So Willa, if you get in range with him, just add an extra 15 feet on whatever range you're drawing to him because he's 15 off the map.
Okay. Can you measure?
Let's see. You are sitting at the moment, you are 80 plus 15. You're 95 feet away. Longbow, I believe, is 120.
150. I think 120.
Okay, let's do it. Let's shoot for that guy. Let's do the steady aim, shoot for that guy.
Yeah, 150, 600. Nice. Okay, so steady aim. You sight up on the Eder cap as it's sprinting. It's kind of like almost like monkey climbing through the woods, like swinging on its weird curved claws. But
Sorry, that was the wrong one.
okay, go ahead and roll it. Oh yeah, because this is with the longbow, right?
Yeah. It's because I look at the longbow. I said,
15 will still do it as you draw back the like stag antler magic longbow you got. Arrow flies between the guards, sails through everything over here, and right as the Eder cap swings across a branch, takes it through the side of the head, just like straight through one side of the skull, out the right side, and that one goes down as well.
Nice.
All right, minus. So he goes down. We're still going turn by turn here because there are 2 guards bleeding out. So at the top of your turn, one of your guards has to make another save. It's another failure. He's at 2 failures.
Alright, I am going to bonus action healing word on that one.
Okay. He'll automatically get back up. Yeah, go ahead and see how much he heals for. All right, back up at 6 as boom, this purplish magic seems to seal up his wounds, almost like they're being stitched.
Is dropping concentration any sort of action, or can I just do it?
You can just do it. You can just drop, like, say you're dropping it.
Now I'm going to drop concentration on Moonbeam. And I'm going to move 30 feet and then take the dash to get back to where I started.
All right, yep.
I care about.
Reforming at the back of the caravan. Waka. There's 1 guard still downed. Up to you if you want to run over and try to save him, but Darval, I imagine you're going to lay on hands him.
Absolutely.
Okay, so at that point I think we're out of combat because even if he got a nat 1, he'd only get 2 failures and doesn't have any failures now. So combat winds to an end. Darval, you're able to go over there and hit him with however many lay on hands you want to do.
Back to full. Put up to 11.
All right, put him back to 11. I'm just going to change up our music because we're not in combat anymore. All right. Excellent. So let's do XP really quick. Where's my calculator? I say calculator. It's just my fucking phone. It's the calculator. All right, we got... And then the Eder caps are worth a bit more. Everyone's gonna get 260 experience.
Is what I have.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice. Okay. I will save you some time. It does not look like they have anything on them. Not even quite sure why they were stealing the horses in the first place.
Yeah. Maybe to eat.
So what do you guys do? Or do you do anything else before continuing on your way? You do have a dead guard.
We got burial. Funeral. Split
Mhm.
funeral. See if you work for him.
Yeah, you guys can take some time bearing.
Alright. I will pray for him.
I'll say a few words and then pray.
You do a quick prayer. The cultists don't seem super into this, but at least the merchants are kind of like, yeah, that makes sense. We'll stop and bury him. The other guards know more about him, like, you know, take some of his personal belongings to show the others.
I'm going to, when I pray, I'm going to not explicitly mention Torm by name, just in case.
Who are you not mentioning my name? Sorry.
I'm not mentioning Torm by name when I'm giving my, like, saying a little speech for the guy.
Gotcha. Just kind of like a generic, like, you know,
Yeah.
for the gods kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'd also probably wait to do my prayers at night,
That's fair.
even though it will be in the bubble, just because.
Okay. Makes sense. I'm not going to roll for bubble stuff like every night, just because it's going to be multiple weeks.
Yeah.
Before we go to bed, though, I want to
Yes.
have a chat with everybody, because I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay.
I will start by sharing what I overheard.
Oh, yeah.
about-
Oh, yeah, you catch them up on, like, they're going to go on the north side. They have a warehouse somewhere in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Good to know, good to know. Okay, I have an idea for next combat, guys. What if you all give me your guards? Because I know the rogues really need their bonus action, as does Laurel for the Moonbeam. And I don't really use my bonus action very much.
Sure.
Okay.
How's that sound?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Will?
Well, actually, before I agree to that,
Yeah?
Ben,
Yes.
how complicated can standing orders be?
I would say normally pretty simple. I would allow probably like a persuasion check or something if it got complicated.
So like, could I tell them to choose like a space and fight anyone who comes within a certain range of that space on as a standing order on their turn?
I would say, yeah. I'd say you could do that. That's not too complicated.
Okay.
In that case, you can just take your tubes then.
Just basically you're setting up like a zone defense with your guards.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah,
Just
that's
so
fine.
I don't have to manage it every single turn.
Just holding my cat right now. He's loving it. All right.
In that case, if you guys want to give me your guards during combat, you can just tell me to do that.
Sure. I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
All right. Okay. As the caravan continues on for the second week, one more event's happening here.
Well, actually, also, I want to pull Willow aside for a sec, sorry.
What are you rolling for?
I want to pull Willa aside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do that
because
first.
Quigley mentioned- What?
I'll say yeah. Do that first before I say my thing.
Willa. I know you love dancing. Right now we're undercover, and the cultists know you love dancing. So maybe not dance during combat while we're undercover. Just an idea.
She agrees. She said
Cool.
okay.
That's good.
Ah, why are you
Your
biting?
dancing's great, though. Don't get me wrong. But it might be a little too obvious. That's all.
All right. My cat has been relieved from lap duty because he got nibbly. Okay. So check that you guys are going to make as the week 2 is wrapping up here, and we're going to move a bit farther forward. Basically, the start of the next week is going to be the ford across the river.
Okay.
That is. So you guys can choose to either make a deception check or an insight check. You're not trying to deceive anyone, but rolling a deception check might allow you to recognize people around you being deceptive. So either or.
What was again? Insight and what?
Insight or deception.
Or deception.
You have to have training in deception to do that option, though, just so you know. But I assume Willa for sure does. Okay.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, there's a range of things that you're going to discover here. So we're going to start with... Literally, you notice that one of the gnomes who has joined the caravan along the way seems to be showing a particular interest in one of the humans here. You also see that, like, the person who was added, the one they're interested in, appears to be traveling in one of the cult wagons. They aren't ever really seen together, but you begin to notice that during stops along the way, the gnome is kind of casually sidling up near enough to overhear that human and hovering near the cult vans. So everyone knows that, because you all rolled high enough for that. Next up, 13 through 15, so Willa and everyone else above Willa, you notice that the gnome is also showing interest in you guys. You've seen her, a couple times, just ask some innocuous questions to you guys, commenting on the weather, that kind of thing. But you get the impression, Willa, looking at her, that she is definitely not doing this, just to make conversation, and is purposefully hiding the fact, like, she seems to be trying to pretend she's forgetful and a bit, absent-minded. You think she is, like, deeply detail-oriented, is not forgetting anything. Everyone above that, on a higher than 16. I'm going to show you, this is the gnome that you guys are seeing, by the way. Yeah, you guys would know. You guys see a strange tattoo that she tries to hide under one of her boots as you begin looking closer than everyone else. Waka, Ander, and Darval, give me a history check. As you see, she has what looks like maybe a winged serpent diving into flames. This is kind of what it looks like, tattooed.
I like how me and Ander have the same history bonus. Oh, so does Darvel. Yeah.
Nice.
We
You guys are
clearly
consistent.
all hate history.
However,
We
a
all have
14.
low intelligence.
A 14 is just enough. You're not gonna know a lot about the organization. However, Darval and Waka, you recognize the tattoo as belonging to the Zehentarim, also known as the Black Network. This is a mercenary company.
Would I have heard of them from being a bounty hunter?
I would say, yeah, you'll learn a little bit more, even though you have the same role. You would know that it's not to say that they aren't, like, they do have times where they're just, straight up hired, do their job, nothing illegal. But you know that they have a bit of a storied history, as a lot of them are thieves, spies, or assassins. So, like, they can be mercenaries, but a lot of them are operating on kind of a darker level.
Okay. So,
No.
when we noticed the gnome kind of being all sneaky, do I get the impression that the gnome is eyeballing us to kill, or eyeballing us to try to see if she can, like, bribe us or sneak by us?
I
or
would
how?
say you're not quite sure. You haven't seen any murderous intent yet, but you guys do know that she seems to be watching and listening to both you guys and the cultists, particularly like one of the cultists in a like the rear wagon.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe Mr. Thieves-Can?
Do you have these can?
We should. We're rogues, right? I feel like
I
we just
think they
that.
default do.
Yeah.
If not, I'm tempted to just say they default do.
Let me...
Do you want to try talking her in Thieves' Con?
You know what? Yeah. Let's try that. So me and Willa will kind of approach, kind of casually. You know, we'll start off like a casual conversation, nothing fancy. Like, oh yeah, that
Okay.
battle with the spiders, that was weird. That they were trying to steal the horse. Like, yeah. And then I'm just gonna slide Thieves Can't right in and be like, "What you looking at?"
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Thieves' Can is a lot of like having a normal conversation, but slipping in this like secret mix of like dialect, jargon, and code, along with hand signs that make it like you're basically talking in code to other, you know, thieves, assassins, rogue type people.
Yeah.
Even some beggars often learn it just to like survive on the streets.
Makes sense.
She kind of takes an interest at this. And she's just like, you know, I'll basically, I'm going to talk, like, imagine you're in code, we're just going to go for it. She's just like, so, it's like that, huh? I've just been doing what I'm told, keeping an eye on some people. What's it matter to you?
Just want to make sure that, you know, our clients are safe, my allies are safe, just, you know, making sure you're not gonna be trouble for me personally and my allies personally later down the road.
She kind of pauses and looks at you. Give me a persuasion check. I'm gonna say with advantage here.
Sweet can. Well, I guess since I'm talking, I have to.
Yeah, it is you. You're the one going for it.
Shucks.
It is an advantage though.
Do this.
Okay. On an 11. At this point, it's like kind of settling down for the day as you're doing this. Food is being passed out. You're kind of like in line, grabbing it as you go. As she's talking to you, she takes your bowl away from you and puts her finger to her lips. Do you let her? It's like a shh kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll let her.
Okay. She kind of pokes through this, like, basically oatmeal, you know, bowl of gruel with the blade of her dagger. And then she lifts it out and shows you a small oatmeal smeared object. Looks kind of like a tiny bead. She glances over her shoulder at some people who, you know, the others don't know they're cultists. You know that it's a group of cultists she's looking at. And she, like, leans in to whisper to you and even uses Kant to be extra secure. And she's just like, it's a sliver of bone, curled into a circle so you can swallow it in a mouthful of gruel without noticing. Once you eat it, it uncurls inside you, and the needle points pierce your guts, kills you slow. I'd suspect that it might be in yours and your friends' food.
That is super uncool. And I'd like to thank her for pointing it out to us.
She nods, and continuing in, you know, your code, she's like, look, let's catch up later this evening, once the guard's shift starts and people are asleep.
I will agree to this, and I'll kind of like finish off the conversation like casually, and I'll kind of like walk around like I'm doing rounds, checking up on everybody, and as I pass all the allies, like all the team members, I'll inform them of the oatmeal bone trap.
I'm gonna say, since you were able to do this, you guys are able to find it if you poke around in your gruel. However, are you trying to do it surreptitiously, like she did, like be sneaky about finding it?
Yes.
So, if everyone wants to, everyone give me a deception check. I'm gonna say Waka. The others aren't gonna get this perception check, but Waka, you do see, like, some of the cultists are kind of like shooting furtive glances over at the party to see if they do anything.
Okay. Could we do a sleight of hand check instead?
I would allow a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
And this is going to be a majority. This is a group check. So basically,
Okay.
you need yours is already removed. So you guys need 3 out of
Yeah.
4, and at the moment you have 1 out of 4 successes. So the next 2 need to succeed. For Willa and Lyral. Is it Lyral or Lyral? I keep messing up in my head.
Lyral.
Lyral, like
Your
lyric.
deception's bonus.
Yeah, like lyric.
Okay, I don't know why it's so hard for me to grasp that. Okay.
You would know, but she didn't take yours out.
Lyral, you have to make 1 deception check or sleight of hand as well, and you need to succeed for this to work.
Oh, this is not good.
You have 2 successes at the moment, and it can be deception or sleight of hand, whatever's higher for you.
They're both negative.
Okay, excellent. We love to see it.
Wait, no, deception's at 0. I don't know why deception's at 0. It should be at -1, I think.
I wonder, is your type of cleric doing anything?
No. My bad. I'm wrong.
Oh, okay.
It is. It should
Fair
be
enough.
at 0. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's something. If I make like an overt show of praying before I eat, can I get advantage on it? Like trying to make it look like it's some sort of ritual.
I'm gonna say, give me a religion check first, and if it's good enough, then yes, you'll get advantage on the deception. Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. So advantage on the deception. Ooh, 10. You guys needed a DC 10. So just barely on the group check by the skin of your teeth. The other 3 of you kind of make up for, you like make some noise and distract as Ander, does it a little too obviously.
Yep.
But the cultists seem none the wiser that you guys have discovered this. Okay.
I would also like to
Yes.
be up Vigilant Blessing.
Okay.
But I would like to give it to Willa.
Gotcha.
So Willa will have advantage on the next initiative roll.
Okay. With that in mind, all right. Are you guys? Do you guys plan to meet up with her at night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe just the roads.
I'll meet up with her.
I'd
Depending
like
on the
to-
situation, we probably shouldn't meet as a group. I'll either meet her solo or with just I.
I'd like to give Waka Eyes of the Night for the hour when he goes to meet with her.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you. That,
Give him
that'll
that
be handy.
300 feet dark vision.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
As you are okay, so you get advantage of this. So Walker, you're going to talk with her. As you head over, this man grabs your arm on the way by.
Oh, he doesn't look sheer evil. Okay.
Ostensibly, this is like one of the rich merchants. As you as he grabs you, he kind of leans in your ear and he's like, "Hey, I know what you're doing. Never trust a gnome." And then he lets you go and walks away.
Oh, okay.
Give me a history check.
I'm so good.
Yeah, I know. A rough one for you, to be sure.
Oh,
16. Damn, that's going to do it. You needed a 15. Just barely.
Nice.
I like how that 19's a crit, but it's
Yeah,
still
it's not even a
19.
20. It's so hard to look at. Okay. You would recognize that this guy, they're not very common, so he's wearing his stuff a bit openly, but counting on the fact that no one will recognize him. This guy is part of the Red Wizards of Thay, colloquially, why is that so hard to say? Oh my god. As the Red Magic Cult. Historically, these wizards like gained power from being like not only cruel slavers, like use slave labor to make magic easier, but they're also like deeply into like weird arcane experiments and are, as a general rule, typically demonologists as well. A lot of them, you would know, are dedicated to creating an entire nation of undeath.
Would people in the bubble?
What was the question?
Would he be one of the people in the bubble at night?
You kind of trailed off there. I couldn't hear you. It was a little quiet.
Would he be one of the people in the bubble at night?
He is one of the people in the bubble at night, yes.
Okay. I will probably, when being in the bubble, be as far away from him as possible if I would recognize that that's the cult he's from.
Okay. And you'll get a chance. I'd say you'll get a chance to talk to Waka here, and I assume he'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll inform everybody once I have the opportunity.
And you would notice from traveling, this guy's name is Asbara Jos.
Okay.
But back to Jamna Gleam Silver.
Yeah.
As you go to talk to her, she's like, kind of gestures like, we're gonna keep doing this in Kant as we talk. She starts, kind of grilling, like talking about like the weather today and like hoping that travel is gonna get a good pace tomorrow because we'll cross the river and get to some of the better roads. But amidst that, she's like, look, me and you, we don't work for the same people, but we're all on the same side. I think you and your friends and I share the belief that the cult of the dragon should be stopped. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, yeah, that's our goal.
I'm good. I need to know, what are they carrying in these wagons and where are they taking it? Can you help me find out?
Do we actually know what they're carrying, or are we just assuming?
You haven't like peeked in their boxes, but as far as you know, like a shit ton of treasure that they've been like taking from not only, some maybe left over from your town at the beginning in Greenest, but like towns all over the region.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of treasure, but I'm not positive.
Also be an egg.
Oh, I guess that's true. It could be.
Yeah, you guys have not like investigated the crates specifically.
Yeah.
And that like would involve, you'd have to like investigate wagons protected by cultists, basically.
Yeah. So, I'll explain that while we don't know what's in the wagons, we have a pretty good assumption that a bunch of like treasure, gold, gem, that stuff. I'm gonna leave out the egg though. Like, I'm just gonna say like it's most likely a bunch of treasure. Haven't confirmed any of that, but I think it's a bunch of treasure.
I'm gonna say, give me a deception check. You're not lying, but you are like obfuscating the dragon egg. She also doesn't know a lot though, because she hasn't been able to see any of the treasure. Go and give me a deception check with advantage from Waka.
Oh,
All right, this is gonna be directly opposed by her insight. Sorry, I just minimized her sheet. Okay, what's she got going on? All right, she's got a +2, so she needs a 9 or less on the dice to not see through this. fucking barely. She got a 7. So she doesn't seem to notice that you're like a brief hesitation in your thieves code as you think like, okay, maybe not the dragon egg. Let's not mention that.
Yeah.
Okay. She kind of like pauses there, just kind of rubbing her chin and thinking for a second. This is interesting. It's just treasure. I don't know. Maybe they're funding some sort of advance. Look, I would love to hear whatever information you've gathered on these guys. It seems to me you all are tracking them as well. And a word of warning, I saw Asbara grab you on the way over here. Don't need to tell me what he said. It's your business, but just so you know, I think he's a wizard of Thay. Which, yeah, she's like,
would that be
ahead.
associated with the cult that I think he's from?
Yeah, the Wizards of Thay. That's just like the official name of the Red Magic Cult.
Oh, okay.
The Red Magic Cult is like the like layman's terms for their group.
Okay.
She's like, isn't it? She's like, kind of really, sees that you already know this, and she's like, don't you find it a bit odd that the Red Wizards, why would they be chumming it up with the Dragon Cult? The Wizards don't worship Tiamat. What the fuck do they care?
I have no clue. Dude, I have no clue why. I will be like, I don't know why the cult's here. I think the treasure is for like some sort of like ritual or like offering to Tiamat. I think they're trying to make some big moves so they can teaming up with other powerful kind of cults as well to help with that. He also told me not to trust him. That's what he told me. So.
All right. Look, I think we've risked talking long enough tonight, but let's agree to keep each other informed for now.
I'll agree to that. And I'll kind of be like, you saved me and my allies' life when you didn't have to, and so I'll trust you more than random cult that's known.
She nods at that. All right. She kind of like tips her hat. She's like, I'll catch you guys in the morning.
Yeah. And so then I'll
go ahead.
slowly make my way to the rest of the party throughout the evening and kind of inform.
All right. So you take the time to inform them. We'll see what happens in the dome at the end of this week. In a second, it's about 8 o'clock right now, so let's take our bathroom break here. Come back in 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. See you guys in a minute. Okay. So, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Listening in on our wizard friend. Oh, roll 20 being slow every second. And of course, you know, Resmir is there as well. Same thing as before. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Alright, and that is 16. Okay. So you listen in to the conversations happening in here.
Okay.
And it's not so much what is said between Joss and Resmir, but just how they are acting. You get the sense that he had to flee from something else and ended up here, but you're getting the sense that they are indeed allied. Not just happening to travel in the same place.
Okay.
All right, we're all back now.
Okay. We were just finishing up. Basically, Lyral did enough percepting to see that the wizard is at least allied with Resmir.
That's good to
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into the third week of travel, unless anyone has anything else that they're doing.
No.
Okay. Let's get into it then. All right. Some stuff here. No ambushes or random stuff happening in the third week. You guys make it across the river safely and are heading to join up with the main part. You guys are almost out of the way of the coastway into the tradeway, which is the main road. Should join up with it in the next week. However, as the next week comes to a close, the camp awakens, and you guys wake into a commotion in the middle of the night. It seems that one of the wagon goers has been murdered. Seeing the body, you guys do recognize that this is a cultist that was murdered. Everyone go ahead. Sorry, I was changing one of my notes here. Everyone go ahead and give me a medicine check as you see the body, as people are kind of rushing about. Okay, 6. 6 not going to do it. Ooh, Waka, you're going to spot it, though. So, this body is a little messed up because it looks like after he was killed, he's kind of thrown beneath a wagon. That's not, the wagon wasn't moving. Someone just like kind of pushed and shoved him, maybe broke some bones to try to hide him under a wagon. You see that he was, the actual killing blow was that he was stabbed in the back by what would have had to have been a sword. It is a wound too big for a dagger.
Okay. Based on the height of the stab, would I judge them to be size person? Be size?
It's pretty much dead center in his back. It'd be hard to tell.
Okay.
But you know it's definitely a sword, not a dagger. As you guys are investigating, some of the other cultists, not Resmir, point at you guys. And they're like, it's one of them! Look, that one there! He points at Darval, and points at the sword you're carrying. Look, the wounds match up! It's gotta be him! Everyone also give me, before you respond, everyone give me an investigation check. One more check on the scene. Okay. Lyral, you see that all of the footprints around here have only been made by people who came to come see what the commotion is. Whoever actually did this, you can see marks where they purposefully swept away their footprints. As this guy shouts and accuses you, there is a lot of chatter as some of the cultists take up that narrative, but a lot of the guards under your guys' command, as well as the merchants and other people in the caravan, are kind of denying on your behalf. At this point, you're decently popular. You fought off a few attacks now.
I would like to just go to Resmir and say, obviously this wasn't me. I was with you the whole night. Here are these kind of swept away tracks. I don't know if he did it or not. Who knows? Paladins are weird like that. Never been a fan of them myself.
All right. As your cadre, which includes the people in the bubble, come out, everyone's gonna make a deception check with advantage to keep this lie going. So you have a little bit of street cred now, enough to get advantage in the situation. As Resmir kind of narrows her eyes and investigates the scene.
What lie are we?
Good job, Waka.
Jesus, Waka.
Which lie?
This is like basically a disguise, essentially.
Okay.
You guys are fine. Resmir seems like kind of suspicious of the situation, but doesn't seem to be like, oh shit, these are the ones from the camp.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you say to all this, Darval?
Well, I first have a question.
Yes.
The wound, does it go all the way through him?
It does, yes. The sword would have had to, like, it goes all the way out the front.
Okay. I think for a sec.
What?
I'm gonna say, other than my sword, what actually, first I'm gonna look around. Does anyone else have any sword on them? Like, who else has a sword, I guess?
Give me a perception check.
Can you also sneakily look at your own sword to make sure that somebody's not trying to frame you?
I'd say free action, you look at the sword. You know that, like, your sword is not left to your side. You're confident of that fact.
Yeah.
On a 3 in the press of bodies all around here investigating, nothing jumps out at you. You don't see, like, guys with swords or anything like that.
Okay. Well, I will say, I've had my sword on me the whole time. I always do. If you want to point fingers, I can't stop you, but we have a job to do. We need to figure out who did this. If you want to blame me, you can try. But you need some more evidence than just I have a sword. If you can find evidence besides I carry a sword, I will submit to your judgment. Bring me that evidence first, though.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
21.
Nice. A lot of the regular citizens, like merchants, guardsmen, things like that, begin muttering in agreement. And to kind of sum up their thoughts, Asbara actually steps forward again, the Red Wizard of Thay. My friends, I must agree with our sergeant's assessment here. I think that without witnesses or farther evidence, it would not be in the interest of the caravan to blame them farther. This is regrettable, and we should all be on our guard. But I do not think we have enough to try a man unjustly. This is like fucking more than you've heard this dude say in 3 weeks. He like never talks this much.
That's suspicious. Can I roll insight on him?
Yeah. Like I would say, yeah, insight on what he's saying, and then I was like, that's for free. Like you've been with him for 3 weeks. This is the most you've heard him say in 3 weeks.
God, oh, wow. Thanks, man.
Yeah, you think probably he's just seems to be genuine what he's getting at. Ooh, Waka making up for the deception. Oh, and oh my god.
Helps.
Everyone else just fucking popping off.
Everyone else noticed.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. You know, you're really in it right now, Darval, like with everyone around you. The rest of you are kind of taking a step back, observing the proceedings.
I'm probably standing just like a little bit behind Resmir, not in her sight line.
Amazing. Yeah, you come out like, you know, you are the last one out of the bubble to like stay behind them. Beautiful. Okay, so not Darval, but the rest of you. You think like he is indeed pushing for Darval to like be innocent. We're gonna leave it up to the judgment of the gods. Nothing we can do. He's doing that because you see him like eyeing Darval's armaments. He's doing this so that there is someone else strong to help keep him safe in this journey. And Lyral, with this information on top of what you just heard in there, you begin to get a stronger sense of the relationship between him and Resmir. They are allies. They're kind of like opportunistic allies. There is not a strong bond here. He is at the most base level. He's looking out for number one. He's looking out for himself.
Does he seem a bit scared of the cultists?
Does he seem scared of the cultists?
Yeah, if he feels the need for more protection.
I think on these checks, you think he's not necessarily scared of the cultists, barring Resmir and maybe her like lieutenant, one of the other, you know, cult casters with like the dragon horns embedded in their skulls. Those he seems to be a bit worried about. Everyone else, I mean, this guy's giving off like a fair amount of confidence, and you guys, once you were told that he's one of the wizards, red wizards, they're good wizards. Like, this is a fucking country like dedicated to wizards.
Okay. So
at the very least, you imagine he might be like comparable in skill level to you guys.
Okay.
So not wholly afraid, no, but of the big people, yes.
All right.
All right. Is there anything else, any other statements people want to make? Because with the general consensus here, Resmir kind of like indicates to her followers, you know, like get back to what you were doing. Although they all seem to be, a lot of them seem to be looking at you guys with like undisguised hatred after the murder of their fellow. Is there any other statements or anything you guys are doing before this disbands?
I just want to make sure I pointed out to Resmir that there's the like brushing of the tracks.
Ooh, you pointed out to Resmir?
Yes.
Okay. Make some rolls behind the screen here. 1 sec. Okay. Thank you for the information.
Of course, my lady. We are here to protect you.
As it should be. You all have done your jobs well so far. Certainly earned what we paid. I hope you and your companions have a uneventful rest of the night, and you can come maintain our protection.
Of course. And I will go and continue to maintain the bubble for them.
Hell yeah. Anything else for anyone else before we start booking it through week 4?
Not tonight, but in the morning I want to go to a wizard guy whose name I just blanked on.
Okay.
Um,
Fair.
as far. I want to talk to him briefly in the morning. I assume you guys are gonna fill me in on your insight checks. What happened with you, government? To be straight.
I imagine at least one of you guys does.
Yeah.
Cool.
I haven't gone and talked to them yet. I don't talk to them until the morning, I think, because I'm maintaining the bubble.
Yeah, well, the others at least saw that, like, this guy was kind of out for himself. Like, he seems to be
Yeah.
protecting number one, was the vibe that everyone else would tell Darval. So, Darval, what are you,
Well, after the morning, like when we're all eating, I would just want to approach him and pretty much say, "Hello. Just want to say thank you for sticking up for me last night, and I really appreciate that you are putting your trust in me. I don't plan to let you down." That's it.
Alright.
Does yours want it all?
Let's see. He kind of looks at you up and down. He says, "Well, my friend, perhaps a little quid pro quo. I've done this. Should it come to it, you help me."
I nod.
Inclines his head to you and kind of like, does the wizard thing, puts his hands into his robe so like the sleeves meet.
Yeah.
Very well. I'm glad we are on the same page. Good night, warrior.
Good night.
So,
Bows and walks away.
Yeah. Cool. Everyone wants. Apparently. That's fair. I totally
Right.
do those though.
So, we continue our journey in week 4. You guys do take a brief detour as you approach Dragonspear Castle, which is it's a dwarven fortress that's long been abandoned, and there's tons of rumors that it has like devils or demons or ghosts. Just not a good place to be.
How close are we getting to it?
You're gonna actually, as crazy as this sounds, there's more monsters in the Troll Hills, so you guys take a brief detour like around it into the moor, the high moor.
Like, actually, how close do we get to it?
How close? I'd say. Let's measure it. I'd say yeah, that would fit with their level of fear. Probably about 25 miles.
Okay, cool. That's not close to what I need. Okay, sounds good.
It's not super close. It's like on a distinct
Gotcha.
like high rise and is very big, so you guys can see it from a long way away.
Cool stuff.
And in fact, as you're moving by, I would say you definitely see weird like bale fires and like flickering lights and things like that going on inside.
That's super sketchy. Yeah, let's not go over there.
Also, balefire, fucking love that word. Basically, I like on its most definition, it's basically just means like large open air fires. But like, balefire just sounds sick.
It's a cool word,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So as we're going around here, all right, this is gonna be a busier week. All right. As you guys are heading through the moors, everyone give me a perception check.
Nope. Looks like my rolls have finally started not going so well for me.
It's a little rough.
It's only a matter of time.
That's how long my rolls have been. When it doesn't matter, it's just like, cool, here's a 20 for you. When it
Valid.
does matter, it's like, oh, here's a 3.
All right.
Feel that.
So on a 15, that is indeed going to be enough. Well, I got to close some of my minimize roll 20 things. I have too many open at once. Right. I'm just whoops. I'm going to move you guys all to a swamp map momentarily. just need my... It's hard to predict the exact moments beforehand, because you guys keep moving around a lot. Alright. I will rearrange your tokens momentarily, but we're going to bring our caravan into the swamps. The moors, technically. Moors are different than swamps. If you guys want to, once again, position yourselves wherever you want around there. And I'll attribute 4 guards to each person. Who has the squad of 3 now? Waka does.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Alright.
The poor guard didn't even have a chance.
No, he literally instantly got his head ripped off.
I know.
Am I supposed to be seeing something right now?
Yes.
Yes. You should be.
I don't see anything.
Can I, ahead of time, just assign all of my guards to Darval?
Assign all of them to Darval?
Yeah.
How about now, Andrew? Can you see?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. That fixed it. Yes. So
Stay
Darval,
with me.
1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah. So Darval, you got 7 over here.
Shouldn't Darval have 8?
Oh yeah. Sorry. He did not lose somebody. So 8. Ander, you are also gonna have 4. Resmir is still in her wagon. I'm just gonna indicate that with them. And then Waka, here are your 3 up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Bookkeeping done. Once again, not to be taken by surprise on the road, Lyral, you see these things sweeping down from on high. One coming in over the top by Waka. Actually, sorry. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. No, stop. I don't need more wagons. There are 3 of them. There's one swooping in near Waka. One kind of coming in to the left near Willa. And one coming in near the back. These are what they look like as Darval, or as Lyral shouts a warning. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check as you guys turn and look. Alright, 16. Okay. Once again, it's gonna be Lyral gonna see this. You look at them and you know that these are peritons. They are these twisted, depraved magical creatures that appear to be a cross between a giant eagle and a demonic-looking fang-toothed stag. They are famously known for swooping down, tearing the hearts out of their victims, and eating just the hearts. They are, in fact, omnivores. They just like to do this.
Okay.
All right.
Seems chill.
Yeah, seems very chill. All right. Let me remove our turns from last time, and then we're gonna roll into initiative.
Okay. And then Willa has advantage on that.
Yes. So Willa has advantage on that. Let's do. Okay, well, that does fit. They are ambush predators. Who didn't get in? Oh, Willa didn't get in. Okay. Why did 3 of you get 18s? Okay, so the 18s are going to be... alright, Willa... Descending. Darval, you're 0. Ander, you're 1. Okay, so that's the actual order. All right, they are indeed going to swoop in first. They are all going to make dive attacks. I got 60 feet. 30. And they can do a flyby attack. So Waka, your guys won't get opportunity attacks due to their feet as it swoops by you. It is going to make one attack on Waka. This is going to be with its antlered head. That is a 18 to hit Waka.
That will hit me.
All right. It is purposely putting the extra force of its dive behind this, so it will deal more damage.
Alright.
You are going to take 14 damage as it slams into you and flies by. At the moment, it's that distance away from you, about 20 feet off the ground. The next one is going to do the same thing to Willa. And also end up 20 feet above the ground. Should be one square farther back, actually. This one on Willa. That is going to be 17 on Willa. Which I believe hits.
That will also hit.
Okay, that is going to be 16 on Willa. And then last but not least, it is going to do the final is going to do a dive flyby attack on Lyral. Lyral, that is going to be a 18. Does that hit?
Not hit.
All right. You managed, since you spotted him, duck down out of the way of this thing's, ramming antlers, and it is going to go to Willa.
We'll have to go put Zen down.
No worries. Well, we have a bunch of 18s. We can just put Willa at the end of the 18s.
Well, she's just gonna shoot.
Okay, yeah. If you want to take a shot, go for it.
Yeah. So she'll order her guards to shoot at this one, and then she'll also take a shot at that one.
Order her guards to shoot at the top one.
That one.
Oh, the middle one. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right, 4 short bows coming up. 3 misses and a hit. That is also a miss. The guard will do 1 damage.
All right.
All right, and then it'll go to Ander at the back there.
How far up these peritons?
They're all about 20 feet off the ground. Good.
I'm sorry about that.
Different
Ooh.
battle music this time. Mix it up. If Roll20 will let me. There we go.
Alright. I think I'm gonna be casting spells.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make my way over here and basically tell my guards to go with Darval, if I haven't already.
Oh my goodness. Okay. The guards go and join Darval's phalanx.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I then cast...
Ooh, what you casting?
I wanted to cast something else, but I can't right now. So I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Okay. Darval.
Let's do this.
I'm
Okay,
basically
so
oh, I'm also gonna I'm gonna tell Willa to make sure to stay close to the ground
Okay.
so I can cast flame arrow on their quiver.
Nice. Okay. Dope move. Dope move.
okay. These things are in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna raise my sword triumphantly and shout, "Take them out!" And I'm gonna command. There are 3 of them we said, so a third of each, a third of the guard will attack each one, if that makes sense.
A third will attack each target.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many guards do I have?
You have
4
1,
in each-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4 arrows at each
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Alright. 4 on the bottom right one. 1 hit, but 4 damage. Then 4 on the middle one. Oh my god, they went... Alright, hold on, I'm gonna have to add all that up. They got a crit and 3 hits on the middle one. Holy shit, I need more fucking D6s. Okay. Shit, I threw one on the ground. New dice. Okay, 3, 8, 14. They deal 16 to the middle one, which appears to bloody it as arrows fly up at it. And then, last but not least, the 4 shots on the final one. Okay, 1 hit for 2 damage.
Cool. Then, for my action, I cast Guiding Bolt. Those are the first problem. On this one here, but that's not gonna hit.
It does manage, yeah, it kind of like dips and flies out of the way.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Alright. Alright. Our ever vigilant at the back. What you doing?
I am gonna move 20 feet, so I'm the closest to the lowest one.
Okay. Got it.
And then I am going to cast Moonbeam at 3rd level on
3rd level.
height of the Paratons.
On this one?
No, the height. At the top of that.
They're all the same height right now. Oh, all the way up here?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Right. Con save. I think they're gonna make it. Let me just double check their constitution. He will make it, so gonna have that from 23 down to 12. Top one looks close to bloodied as well, but not quite.
Alright. And then how high up are the Paratons?
They are all about 20 feet off the ground at the moment.
20 feet. Okay, 1 second. Need to check something quickly.
Whatever that was didn't work.
I would like to, if one of the guards next to me is willing,
Okay.
I phase step to teleport it on top of the Paraton at the bottom of the map.
You're gonna phase step the guard to be on top of the Paraton?
Yep.
Give me a persuasion check. That's a crazy maneuver.
Okay.
That'll do. That'll do. Anyway. You see he just fucking, like, throws down his bow into, like, the wet grass of the moor and just, like, pulls out his spear. He's like, let's do it!
Alright, and I checked it does fit within the with the Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
in range.
Hell yeah. Alright,
So I'm just
Pythagoras
gonna
won't save me this time.
Phase step and teleport him on top of the yeah.
Do you also have to be up there with him?
Nope. I can
Just touch him and
with-
he disappears?
with spring Ladron phase step.
Oh, God.
You can instead teleport a willing creature within 5 feet
Oh,
instead of you.
that's so wild. Okay. Alright, well, the Paraton definitely does not expect this. So, alright, here's the thing. Did you tell him to stab it, or is he trying to grab it?
I didn't tell him anything.
God, what is he even gonna do here? Okay, I'm gonna roll percentage. 51 or above, he goes for a grapple and just tries to, like, grab its wings.
Okay.
Okay, he's just gonna stab it. So he's gonna go in with advantage. Yeah, baby. Okay, that is a 1 on the first dice, but 20 on the second one with advantage. So he's gonna go in for a crit. Holy shit. Okay. A perfectly average crit for him. He deals 11 piercing damage, bloodying this creature, and then, starts plummeting to the ground. Oh, actually, sorry. Be a little bit less, actually, so I should have given this guy back a couple health. It does seem a bit resistant to his regular spear.
Okay.
But it does still bring it below bloodied. He now has to make an acrobatics check, to which he has... Ooh, he's not skilled in it, but he does have dex. It's going to be a d20 plus 2 to see if he negates any of this damage when he lands.
Okay.
He does not.
Okay.
So, for the memes, I'm going to roll this publicly. Nice! Almost minimum. Alright, he slams into the ground. He is prone, but the soft moor grasses cushion his fall.
Is the bird also prone?
The bird has to make a check here to see if he can even stay flying after being stabbed up there.
Okay.
Okay, it does manage to do it. It is very good at flying. That being said, it did not like that at all. Okay. So was that your action or bonus action to do that?
That was my bonus action. My action was summoning the moonbeam
Yeah.
at the top.
Okay, so bonus. Okay, so you're good. Waka with your reduced squad at the top.
Alright. I shall draw out my heavy crossbow, and with my fellow guardsmen...
Oh, hell yeah.
Fire! I will fire them.
At the one to your left?
Yeah.
20 will hit it with the heavy crossbow. They're going to back you up with the bows. 2 hits. Okay, so they do a total of oh, sorry, this is reduced. They do a total of 4.
I want to re-roll.
Okay, reroll that before I
Yeah.
have any
So
of
that's
that.
a total of 9.
A total of, how much is it now?
A total of 9.
9, okay. Again, seems to be reduced a little bit just by their magical hides, but you are chipping away at it.
Nice.
Alright. That brings us back to the top.
Moonbeam damage.
Yes. So con save from top. Go ahead and roll that damage. He is going to pass, but depending on how much this is... Okay, he will live through it. Because the moonbeam damage is not being reduced. So that's just straight magic, baby. Alright, but passing it, he takes half. He does live through that as boom, the light slams into him from above. Now they're all going to do their swooping flybys with the dives as well. This guy's going to get to about there. So 1 on Waka. 1 on Willa. They are pretty intelligent, trying to go for threats here. And then 1 again is going to go on Lyral and zigzag away.
Okay.
So we're going to start with Waka. We're starting with you. That time it is only an 11. You managed to duck out of the way, as this time it looks like it is flying towards you and trying to grab you, like slash you with its talons. Alright, the 1 on Willa. Oh, he's also gonna be a miss. And then finally on our caster, that is gonna be, what's the total? 23. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So this is gonna be with his added damage from slamming into you at great speeds. You were going to take 25 damage as the claws rake across your back through the armor, exposing the skin below.
And then I'm gonna need to roll concentration.
Yeah, make a... it's either half the damage taken or 10, I believe, right? So... 24. You're good. You're fine. That is all they can do. They only hit one person. So back to Willa. I will say if Willa wants to delay till after Ander, you're putting the...
I was just about to say, Ander, were you gonna do something?
Yes, I was going to enhance your arrows.
Okay, do you need me to, like, be by you or something?
If you just want to delay until after my turn.
Okay.
Okay, so Willa delays her turn till after Ander. So Ander, you can go first.
Yeah, I'm going to walk up and just touch her quiver and cast flame arrows on it.
Oof. A nice, like, not burning, but like a nice warming heat radiates from your quiver as the spell takes hold.
And then I'm just gonna turn into a bear, because why not?
All right, let's get you a fun bear. Let's mix it up. God, I got a lot of mutated bears for some reason. I'll pick the bear in a second, but now Willa goes back to you.
Okay. Well, once I turn into a bear, I'm gonna roar at the Periton to try and intimidate it to attack me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna make you a cute polar bear.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Please.
Let's
See you.
shoot at the guy that's been getting at me.
The one that has been swooping on you is this one. And then, oh yeah, go ahead and make your intimidate check, Ander.
I am very intimidating.
It does seem... You don't think it's gonna run, but it's definitely gonna try to avoid you. It does not seem about that fight.
Alright.
Look, these things got hearts to eat. They're hungry. Well, they're not that hungry. They just like eating hearts, truthfully.
Big bear heart here.
Yeah, that's true. Nice juicy bear heart. All right, Willa. What's shooting at this one? And Willa actually has the magic bow you guys got, so this is gonna get through the resistance.
Oh, good.
Your arrow, which always kind of has like a nice little golden gleam, regardless of which arrow tip you're using, because of the golden stag's bow. The tip of the arrow also bursts into flame as you draw it back to the anchor point on Willa.
Okay, I'm gonna do the steady aim with it.
Hell yeah. Shoot at that boy. Oh!
Oof.
Unfortunate.
Dang.
That is rough. That is rough. Alright. You can still move somewhere if you would. Oh no, you have to steady aim, so you can't move, so Darval.
Let's do this. I will cast Guiding Bolt on this one.
Okay, do your blast of magic.
Ah,
This is not gonna do it. It's gonna go a little bit wide left.
fair. And then command the guards to also attack. I actually have them. We'll start with them attacking this one, and if it falls, we move to this one.
Okay. So that one's okay. Start make attacks in groups of 3 just to keep myself moving. That was a D12. Get that out of here. Okay, 2 hits on the first guys. Still up. Looks extremely low, even with the resistance. Next 3 guys. 2 more hits. And even with the resistance, 6 arrows race through the air in an arcing downward path and strike this thing between its shoulder blades. The first Periton goes down.
Nice.
Now that was 3, 6.
So 6 left.
6 left. All right, so I'll just roll all these guys at once. They're going for the one on the far right. Need one more D20. All right. They are fucking encouraged by you right now. Okay. 2 hits and a crit.
Nice.
Where'd my other good D6 go? There it is. Okay. 6, 3, 3. Okay. This one is still up, but starting to get down into the red as a trio of arrows slam into it. And are you moving anywhere?
No.
All right. Moving on then. Are you doing your moonbeam?
Yeah, I'll start by moving the moonbeam onto the one near Willa and her guards.
All right, Lyra, holding out your hand, concentrating. The beam starts moving across the damp moors.
That's gonna be...
If it does not make the save, it's fucking toast, because that's magic damage. It does make the save, though, unfortunately. But that's still 26 reduced to 13. This thing is looking real bad, also in the red.
And then I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on the one on this side.
All right, go for the blast. You kind of like hold one hand out, move the moonbeam, a quick couple of somatic gestures, and launch a bolt of magic upwards. 13 is going to do it, just barely. Go ahead and roll damage on that. 20. Boom! You hit it in the side of the head. The magical force damage just snaps its neck to the side fast enough that it dies.
Cool.
And it plummets to the ground. Waka. That is you.
Okay. There's one more, right? That one. That's the only one.
Yeah, there's just one more. Just the guy with the moonbeam on him right now.
Okay. I will just steady aim and try to shoot that thing.
All right, you know, point your crossbow over the top of the carriage toward this flyer. That is a hit.
Nice. Oh, I'd like to reroll that too.
Okay.
To 3.
So it goes up to 13. Reduced. The bolt, thump, the deeper thrum of a crossbow as the quarrel slams into this thing's chest between the ribs, but it does not go down. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Beam damage.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage. I don't think it can survive even if it passes. It cannot. It tries desperately. See, it like begins to wheel away. You think it's gonna like double move off the map, and before it can, seems like almost the pressure of the moonbeam intensifies, forcing its wings down, and with a blast of magical light, the final Periton is destroyed, and we are out of combat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Works.
Nice.
Now for experience. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I'm just gonna go help up the guard that I teleported up there.
He kind of looks a little groggy. He's like, yeah, "Did we get him?"
Yeah. It's fun.
Cool. He like just as soon as getting back up, just like sits down on the grass again. Just super tired. Everyone gets 270 this time.
Makes math easy.
270.
790?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
7,900.
yes.
Cool. I'm gonna transfer. I'm gonna get out my bear form and just go, mates. I hate flying creatures.
You don't have a flying form?
Not until level like 6.
I want to point out I could have flown,
That's next level.
but I think it would
That's
have
not
been
too
raised
bad.
maybe different.
How much
Alright.
level experience to level 6? Next level.
I take
Oh.
that back. It's until 8th level.
Oh.
I can fly. I chose not to because that would give me a raised resume.
Good for you,
not-
mate.
Undoubtedly would give me away.
I think I can
do that.
start flying next level.
Nice.
It'd be kind of
Do
funny is one of these times you make us into a mouse, pick me up, and then I transform out of a mouse and turn into a bear.
wild.
I mean, we could probably do that with me teleporting you just as a bear.
That's one way to deal with flying creatures.
Does the thing you did, the teleport, not have like a size limit?
Um,
Surely it must. That's wild if not.
it does not. It just has to be a willing creature.
That's so that's so dumb. Absolute fucking insanity.
You can't turn into like a hummingbird or something, Andrew?
No, I can. I just don't know how to fly.
So you'll just be a flightless bird?
Yes.
How does that make sense? You don't gain the abilities of the animals you turn into?
Oh no, I gain them. I just don't have the ability to fly.
Just he hasn't practiced enough.
Yeah.
Then practice!
That's what leveling up
I
You just
represents.
got
Well,
3
get into
weeks
level
to
8.
spend an hour every day trying to hover above a
They see you gotta
I
do
can't swim.
you gotta do things 1,000 times before you're a master, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Waka, I can swim. So if we have some cool swimming combat, then yes, I can turn into a shark and eat people. Have we? No. I can't do any flying.
That,
Not until level
could you
8.
explain mechanically how that works? You transform into a bear, but you don't walk on 4 legs every day. How do you manage to go from point A to point B as a bear? You don't have 4 claws, but you get plenty of claw attacks when you turn into a bear. It's the same thing. You turn into a bird and shoot minions.
I mean, hey, that's just how it works. All right.
That's like how it's ruled.
Yeah, it's
This
one
is
of
why
those
no one
weird
likes
raw
flying.
things. Like that's rules is
This is
written.
why no one
All right.
I can turn into a bird. I just can't fly. I don't have the power to fly. I haven't gained enough control over the shift to fly.
Before you guys get along your way, everyone give me another perception check.
I like how I just like to think that we were having this argument. Like I say that, and then Waka's just like, "Why don't you fly?" And I was like, "Cause I can't."
You guys you'll see them approaching. Do whatever you think you could have done in the last 3 minutes. As it looks like some of the trolls from the troll lands to the west have been attracted by the noise over here into the moors.
We have
3 minutes.
You have 3 minutes. What do you guys think you have done in 3 minutes?
First, I'm gonna cast Bless.
Did we loot the bodies?
I mean, they were just magical predators. They didn't have any gold.
I'm just gonna turn to my guards and just be like, "You follow Darval."
I'm going to keep my guards following Darval, and I'm just going to cure wounds myself.
Does anyone need lay on hands? I have a fair amount of those.
I would appreciate that.
How much do you need?
Willa, I am keeping your fire arrows active.
I'm currently at 15 out of 34.
That's a lot. I will give you. I'll give you 12 land hands. How's that sound?
Okay, that's fine.
I have 13 left. Actually, one more thing I can do though. I have my healing hands, which cast also in action. So, how much is that again? It's only 5. Ugh.
Which ones else are you blessing?
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going to bless myself and the 2 rogues, I think. Wait, bless 2 or 3 people? I mean, 3 or 4 people. I don't know. Let me check.
I'm also going to move back down here.
We're up to 3, so I'm going to be myself and the 2 rogues.
Okay.
Blessed.
Okay. And I assume you're not in bear form anymore?
No. No. I'm probably gonna go into it. I can turn into a riding horse.
I don't have to look for that yet, unfortunately. I think it's all for me. Just bless the people, fill up Laurel a bit. Anything else I want to do? Let me think for a second. I'm proud of that thing. Ignorance that thing.
So let me know when you got all your shenanigans.
Not how it was. Actually.
I'm gonna send my guards back up to Darval.
Yeah, I think that's all I got. It's just gonna be blessing the people. And the
Could I get a 1 healing or maybe 2?
How much do you need?
I'm 21 out of 35, so like 14 no health.
Mm-hmm.
I have 13 land hands left and a boost as well as a healing hand, which is exactly 5. You want to take the 5? Is that enough for you?
Yeah, that should be enough.
I'll give you 5. I'll give you 2 land hands as well, so it's a total of 7. How's that?
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna send my guards back up to Darval. I don't need my guards here.
I'm gonna order the guards to stay by the carts and like make a perimeter around the carts with bows ready.
All right, they'll spread out.
And then I will. Do we know which direction the trolls are coming from? Oh, there they are.
All right, go ahead and roll into initiative.
Okay, actually, I want to move here first, so I'm a little closer.
Does Darval not have access to my guards then?
If you want them to order, are you ordering them to spread out as well? Yeah. So we'll do. They'd probably make a loose line with bows ready down the sides. Did anyone drop any healing on Willa as well? Just questioning.
You need to wheel up?
I'll heal Willa. I'll heal
It's
Willa.
just
Okay.
okay.
I'll give Willa a cure wounds at 2nd level. Okay, that's 9. Not much, but
I mean, yeah, that's a lot of
She's
it.
gonna be kind of flying out of range anyway. I can't seem to move my guards, but we would have lined up, ready with bows to shoot at them.
Like this, do you think?
Yeah, pretty much.
How deep is this water?
Not very deep at all. It's like a fucking ankle deep creek.
Dang.
These are just like small channels going through the moor. Okay. Everyone roll in your initiatives, and then we will get going. Alright, we got Waka. Willa's... Waka's should have been a 6, right? Yeah.
It was low. Yeah, I should.
Okay, Waka's a 6, Willa was the 16. Ander with the 20. And, okay.
Oh, did we roll too soon? Sorry.
No, you're good. It's fine. Alright, Ander. If you want to go ahead and make a nature check about these things approaching, feel free.
Totally.
Fuck, they're probably some
Welcome
kind of
to my
troll.
role.
You don't know much about trolls.
Cool.
They're large and ugly.
I don't like trolls, so I leave them alone.
Fair enough. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna turn to a dire wolf.
Hold on. Let me consult the archives.
I would also have this guard right here, move over one, because I knew that would transform towards that direction.
Do you want dark gray with light gray belly, or almost black with dark gray belly?
Let's do light gray.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an animated wolf because I'm feeling spicy.
Nice. But like I said, I would have the guard move here before the fight would happen, so
Yeah.
that I can just transform straight into it.
Move him here. You should be able to control that now too.
Awesome. Thank you.
All
And
right.
then I'm gonna wait for attack. I'm gonna prep an attack so when the troll comes near, that I bite it.
Okay, readying an attack. Lyril,
Okay.
if you can also make the nature check. I forget what the fuck is up with these.
Okay. This is probably gonna go badly.
Close. You need it. All right. These are special trolls. But you guys need at least a 10 to figure out the key thing about trolls.
I'm going to.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
I think I know this shit.
Yeah. I mean, I figure some of you guys probably like out of game know for sure.
30 up here.
Okay.
And then can I ready a spell?
I believe you can. It's just readying an action. You have to give a precise trigger.
Yeah. I would like to ready to cast Moonbeam
Okay.
on whatever troll first attacked anyone.
Okay. When a troll makes a swing, Moonbeam will go off on that troll.
Yeah.
Got it. Also, I found a fun different thing to indicate who's moonbeamed, so I'll do that in a minute.
Can you make it so that I can control the Moonbeam?
Yes. Here, you know what? I'll just give it to you right now. I'm going to make it a bit bigger than them so you can position it. Well, actually, it's just a circle, so...
Okay.
Give me one sec. Oh, it's going to be like that? Okay. I was trying some shenanigans, but it does
That's
not
okay.
incorporate. Come on, Jesus. Alright, control. There you go. You can move it around now.
Cool.
Alright, so that's what you're doing. Any bonus actions?
Nope.
Alright, Willa.
Willa gets the nature check, right?
Willa will also do the nature check, yeah.
All
And
right.
does that get blessed?
Does it what?
Does that get affected by bless?
Sorry, I still don't understand.
Uh,
Well, that'll...
bless.
Oh, bless? Yeah, you can apply bless to skill checks. So add an extra d4. Okay, so 19. Okay, well, big thing about fucking trolls. They have regeneration.
Yeah.
Unless you deal acid... I did press a different button that is relevant. Unless you hit them with acid or fire, they will regain hit points each turn. If they drop below 0 on the same turn where they've taken those, they can no longer regenerate and they will die. These guys do not actually have 4 arms, despite the name. However, you've heard about trolls in this region suffer from something called loathsome limbs. When you hit them with slashing damage, there's a chance you can sever legs or arms or head. Those parts can still move independently.
Huh.
And if it takes an action, it can like reattach one of them.
That's gross.
Cool.
Very
Hey,
odd.
Willa, your arrows are fire arrows.
I know, that's very convenient.
Fire arrows.
So Willa did have to go away.
That
for
wasn't
a
even
second.
medic.
Okay.
Zen's being real fussy, but
No worries.
she will.
I know that life. I know that be.
Yeah. So she's gonna shoot this one first with her wonderful fire arrows,
Okay.
and she's gonna steady aim.
Oh, okay. All right. Going with advantage.
Yeah, you gotta make sure to at least stop the regeneration.
I'm gonna put a
17.
red marker so we know he's been fired. That will be a hit.
Nice.
So sneak attack and then also a d6 of fire damage on top of that.
So
18.
That and a D6 of fire.
Okay, 18, 21.
Nice.
Boom! Arrow pierces right into its gut, and you see like the singed wound. It looks down in confusion as it's not starting to heal, and lets out a. Don't know if anyone speaks giant, but it starts cursing in giant.
Nope.
All right, the trolls. One is gonna move up to the wolf, and it will be attacking it. So this will trigger Moonbeam and your readied bite, I assume.
Yes.
Alright.
I know it says giant hyena. It is not a giant hyena, but that is a crit.
Oh, baby, nat 20's nat 20. All right, that
it's
is
the
a crit.
exact same stat, so that's why I just didn't change it.
Yeah, no, totally fair. So
8
it's
plus 7.
15.
So 15.
All right, your teeth sink into. You can almost feel the flesh starting to re-knit even as you pull your teeth out. But you certainly take a chunk with you. And bite is piercing, so nothing happens with its limbs yet.
If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. That is a 19.
Yeah, it saves.
Yeah, they're very strong. Okay. This thing is going to get 3 attacks. 2 with its arms.
What about the mean boon?
Oh, yeah, Moonbeam. Make the save. Does fail the Moonbeam. Takes another 6. And it's going to make 2... It's going to just full attack the wolf. So, 2 claw attacks, 1 bite attack. We'll do claws first. Claw 1 is 17. Claw...
Hit my AC.
Okay, claw 2 is 15.
That still hits my AC. My AC is 14.
Alright, first claw is going to be 14 damage.
Okay.
Second claw is 6 damage.
Okay. I have to remember how concentration checks work.
Well, you have Warcaster, right?
Yeah, so I get advantage.
You do get advantage, yeah. Neither of those were enough. I believe that's going to trigger anything different. So it's on it. You need a 10 right now with advantage.
Do I just roll a d20? Or,
Constitution save.
Constitution save.
You're good.
16,
You're fine.
and that's a 19.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Cool.
You're good.
Because I had to roll for each one.
Yeah. For both hits. And then the bite attack as well. The bite is going to be a 12, which I assume does not hit a wolf.
Yeah, that does not hit me.
Alright, so that's the one up here. The guy up here is going to just start fucking swinging his gangly-ass arms into the guards and try to bite one as well. So we're going to start from the top right of that diagonal grouping. Hits with an arm. Misses the next guy. Bites the third guy. So first guy manages to fucking stay up at 2 HP with the claws.
Dude.
Second guy was a miss. Third guy was the bite, which is less damage. Goes from 11 to 5. But none of them die.
Good.
Also, hilariously, because this guy hadn't taken damage, so he took it on his own turn, so he isn't regaining anything this turn, because it's at the top of the round. A wild rule interaction, but Waka, it is you.
Alright, I shall order my men to fire as I fire.
Right. I think you'd probably have to move a little bit forward, just so that, because you're like right behind the wagon and they're not flying anymore, like the other enemies were flying above.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, your guys will clear a path for you.
Why, thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll their arrows. 1, 2... A crit and a hit. They're fucking popping off.
Nice.
Alright, they're going to deal a total of 8. Unfortunately, you don't have advantage right now, but you do definitely hit with sneak attack.
And you're blessed.
Okay, ignoring that as well. Okay, so 13 and 11, so 24.
Nice.
The top troll is bloodied. Darval, that is you.
Let's do this. I'm going to try to move to here. Like, I have 60 feet of movement on the horse, so I can do that. But can I get through these guys easily enough?
It would be difficult terrain, so it'd have it. But I think,
So 30 feet.
yeah,
So
you should still be able to do it. I think. I don't think it's far enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. And then I will attack with my greatsword twice.
All right, go for it.
First one. And bless. So
Bless.
hit.
So that is
I'm
definitely a
gonna
hit.
I throw a first level smite into that.
Okay, first level smite. So 20. Guy's starting to look pretty fucking bad.
Then I'll attack it again. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, that's a crit. Ooh.
And then I'm going to order the ones who are in melee with it. Oh, it's down?
Oh wait, shit. Actually, hold on. This changes things. You have a great sword. Let me fix something.
Oh, okay. It's a great sword, so it might, you know.
Also, are you in charge of the ones that are melee with it?
I think I am.
Okay. It is not dead yet
Okay.
because you lop its head off and it's rolling on the ground biting, even while the body doesn't regenerate over there.
Okay, so the body is not doing so well, though. The head's still on attack. I'm going to order the guards in the back row, so
Here's this little head.
these ones, to attack the head with their bows.
Okay.
And then the body still do, and is the body still like functional though?
The body is like flopped on the ground.
Okay. In that case, all the other guardsmen can have attack the forearm troll. If they're melee, they should drop their bows to do so. Otherwise, they just attack it with their bows.
All right. Bows going in. They do all miss with their bows though. Ander.
Cool. I'm gonna attack the troll that's in front of me with advantage. Cause wolf, pack tactics.
Pack tactics, yeah. For sure, for sure.
That's a 24. That's one away from a crit.
Yeah, that was
Dang.
close, but they're not great. Yeah, that does hit though.
10.
Okay. Not quite bloodied yet.
And that's all I do.
All right. Lero.
Moonbeam.
Okay, Moonbeam. Con save.
Well,
Will.
it doesn't do this one yet.
What's up?
It only does damage to this one the first time it enters in a turn, and when it starts its turn.
Right. Okay, so it's not taking anything yet.
So I'm gonna move it here over the head. I'm gonna move it over the body just to be safe,
Okay.
and then back onto the forearm troll.
Vroom. Okay, so hold on. Do 2. We're gonna ignore the body. All right. Boom. The first one manages to, because he failed by 1, and he had 11 health in the head, disintegrates the head, and the body stops regenerating.
Nice.
So they're done. Second dude does pass, however, bringing that down to a 6.
Okay. Alright. I'm then going to, and I'm just going to apologize in advance for this, Ben.
Yeah.
I'm going to move here and channel divinity.
Are you
What's that gonna do?
okay?
It means that everyone at the end of their turns is getting the 1d6 temporary hit points.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. There's gonna be.
Oh no.
Okay,
At
none
the end
of.
their turn. So
none-
at the end of their turn. So it's not going to happen.
Until my turn.
Yeah, none of
until
your
our
guards are damaged right now. Okay.
Um,
Jesus. But you immediately get it.
so, and it's temporary hit points.
Yeah, yeah.
So I get it, and that's a 6 for me.
Nice. Got 6 temp. Willa. And is that the top or the end of the turn?
I believe it is the end. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
The end of the turn.
Gotcha. So Willa will take her turn and then get the bonus health.
That's correct.
steady aim.
Oh wait, it's 1d6 plus 5 because I'm level 5th level. Sorry.
Okay, I was supposed to say, I feel like you guys had like 10 HP at some point from this. That makes more sense.
Yeah, it's 1d6 plus.
So you just got 11.
Yeah.
Good lord. Okay. Yes, 24 does hit, and this will put him in flame mode. That's 21. Add the d6 for the fire as well. This means he's not going to regenerate at the top of his turn. So just the 21 puts him below bloodied for sure. The 3. He cannot regenerate because he's got the fire arrow in him. And then his turn.
Moonbeam damage.
Moonbeam. So 6 or a 3. Reduced to a 3. You got very good con for these boys. Oh, then is Willow doing anything else? Sorry, I thought that was the end of it, but feel free to correct me. It is then going to... We're going to go one attack at a time here. It's going to start with a claw. Oh, shit. Actually, sorry. It hit you with 2 claw attacks last time, right? For the wolf? Yeah. Okay, you should have an extra 5 damage. It does more damage if it hits you twice with claws. Because it rends you.
Rude.
So you should be 5 lower. Alright, it's going to go in for first claw on our wolf. That is going to be a hit with... yeah, 19's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to take 14 damage.
That knocks me out of wolf form.
Okay.
I am now just a normal Ander.
But I assume you're going to be, like, out of range. Oh, I guess it could finish its movement and just get closer. It's going to finish its movement and get closer.
Okay, let me make a concentration check real quick.
Yep, go for that. You're
Okay,
good.
fine.
Fire stays up. It is now going to attempt another claw and a bite. You are still the same target, technically, so this will still rend you, I guess. Okay. 18 and then 19 for the bite.
That will both hit.
Okay. Just gonna roll all this at once and save myself the time. So let's see. 1, 2, another 2. Okay. That is gonna be 32 damage.
Jesus Christ! Like with the second, with the bite and the second claw,
All combined with everything, yeah.
like including the first attack.
The first attack knocked you out of the fucking wolf form. This is ignoring that 14 damage.
Okay, I'm not looking good, guys.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage.
They are deadly. They did real bad to start with, though. I think you guys will be fine. I can't do anything else. It cannot do anything else, and it can't regenerate because of the fire. Waka. So it's had its
Yeah,
turn
I
of
think
fire.
we could kill it before it has another turn.
Remember, you do have to hit it with fire this turn, or it's going to regenerate. Because you have to, like, re-up it every turn.
Okay. Well, me and...
Isn't this the end of the round?
We'll send another volley. Like, fire...
Didn't Willa hit it earlier in the round?
Yeah. So, like, it on its turn, it didn't regain anything, because it had fire damage.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like, now that it has gone, someone else has to hit it again before it goes.
Okay.
10... Were you steady aiming? Sorry, I didn't hear that part.
No, I was not steady.
Okay, so that one will kind of like just doesn't penetrate its thick hide.
I did tell my guards fire.
Okay, so that's gonna be 3 more bow shots. 1 hit for 2 more damage.
Nice.
And then Darval, that is you.
Okay, let me think. I'm just gonna move down to here and attack with my greatsword. I think someone should be able to take the head out if I slice the head off. I assume the first one does not hit, but the second one hits, I think.
Yeah, the nat 1 does not hit, but the 18 does hit. With 22 technically because of that, so 4.
Ooh, look at that damage roll though.
Is low, but that means it's not enough that it's gonna like chop his limb off and do any of his crazy nonsense. Yeah, there's like a damage threshold you gotta reach.
That's true.
So
That's my turn.
his limb wriggles with a bit of life of its own, but doesn't quite manifest.
At the end of this turn, Darval and all guards Darval is controlling game.
Yes.
Hit point.
So hold on.
Oh yes. So
Tip hit points.
All right.
So I roll d6 for me, right?
You roll a
D6
d6.
plus
I'm gonna
5.
roll 4d6 for the guards in your direct command.
You gain 8.
Okay. How am I gonna
I was supposed
represent
to roll
this?
that as well.
Okay. This one has 7. This one has 6.
Oh, I should have more help.
This one has
Oh no.
9. And this one has
that's what it
8.
was.
Okay. Gotta keep track of all the different ones. Alright, sorry. That's out of the way. Ander, what are you doing?
I accidentally rolled my hit points before, but it's fine.
I mean, you can add the 11 at the end. I won't begrudge you that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to drop the fire spell
Okay. If you,
just so that I can start healing.
okay. Fire spell goes down.
Right.
It won't
Wait.
be if it doesn't hit by fire though, or fire or acid. It'll regenerate on its turn.
Do you have to re-up it every turn, or is it just concentration?
It's concentration.
Then I think you can just keep it up and still cast your
I'm about to go into another concentration spell.
Yeah. If you cast another concentration spell, it will end.
Hey, Andrew, if you want to just delay until after me.
You can hop after Willow.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. I'll make you 15. So that means Lyra will go, and then it'll be Willow, then Ander.
I will guiding bolt on the troll. Okay, that's not gonna hit.
Well, that is not gonna do it. Nope.
And then I will just my
Okay. It's gonna have that, so it's still up. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk back down here behind this caravan or this cart.
Okay.
And I'll let everyone know it's people within 30 feet of me get to make the it's 30-foot radius.
Okay, 30 feet from you. All right. Willa, it's back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna do steady aim and.
Okay. Steady aim. With steady aim, that's a hit. And then add the fire. Alright, and because it's fire, wouldn't have killed it otherwise, but phew, the last little bit of flame drops him and he cannot regenerate.
Ooh.
Nice.
Alright.
Good work, team.
Alright, a very dangerous encounter that you guys navigated quite easily. Everyone is going to get 650 XP.
Oh.
These are dangerous boys.
8,550.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. And we will pause there for today. And then we come back next week. We will see what shenanigans are happening at the end of this next week of travel.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, the end of week 4.
Right?
All right.
Nice.
I will catch you guys next week.
Cool.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
All right. Talk to you later, guys.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.